I have to make some things clear. This is not about being black. This is not about being a man. This is not about not being a woman. This is not about being a part of anything. This is about without any title besides the umbrella of God. The suffering that's going on that doesn't have to be going on. This is about those who are profiting off of the suffering. This is about those who are creating the situations that have others suffering. This is what this is about. It ain't about your money. This ain't about your culture. None of that. Don't even bring that into the equation. And then you'll be understanding where I'm coming from. For all you who wants to throw religion, color, all this other kind of stuff my way, that's not where I'm at. I'm above that. When I look down, I see earth. Let's start there. Because some people don't even know what their culture is. We take up the main problem. Truth being revealed. Then they can find out. I have no division in my thought. Your hate comes from your division. All you have to do is check your argument against me, and you'll find out where your hate comes from. Your hate comes from trying to be superior. I almost said it too. I almost said my middle finger. That's what I think about you thinking that you're superior to anyone. Fuck where you're from. You cross the line when you think that you are superior to anybody else. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how wealthy you are. I don't care who or what group you are part of. Who gives a fuck? Don't none of that got anything to do with what I'm trying to do. Your talent. What does that mean to me? You're not using it to help my cause. You want it to be seen beside me. I don't look for attention. It's just attracted to me. So get yours to it. That's a blessing from the Most High. And for all you people out there who likes to hide in the shadows and do those evil deeds and holler out your religion's name, why don't you go straight to God and tell him what your problem is? With me. With what I'm saying. With what I'm doing. Maybe he'll give you a clear answer. If he answers you, I know it will be clear. Any religion out there, you pray through someone to who? You said you're not superior to anybody though. You can't tell no one. Or even be upset at someone for choosing to talk to God himself or herself directly. That is not your choice to make for someone. Free will gives all of us our individual choice to choose. See, my issue I know from when people think that they are superior, they believe they have the right to be everybody else's God. And that's what I got a problem with. I've lived through the wrath of these cowards. They claim to be so much more superior. But they sat behind the desk with a pen and a piece of paper. And they called themselves giants. Well, Goliath, come out from behind that tree. You're taller than the tree, man. I can see you. You're embarrassing us both. You're supposed to be coming against me, right, Goliath? Then why are you hiding behind paper? Like a coward. The next time I sneeze, Goliath, you will blow away. You're not no giant hiding behind paper. Sending people who are in a situation where they really need to make ends meet to do your dirty work. That's lower than Satan. Satan always tells the truth. He just deceives you with it. It's only man that can lie. The demons ain't never lied to you. Manipulation is a human word. Kind of simple, but you know, it had to be simple enough to understand, you know what I mean? But a little trickery to get you to cast spells on yourself and others unknowingly. But let me tell y'all something. This is what's missing when you are reading. You're missing the Spirit. Feel the Spirit when you're reading it. You'll get the whole message. When you go look it up on Google somewhere, don't just read the one definition. Keep going. You'll see it has two. The Spirit will combine them together to give you the full understanding. You can't do it. I always like to find a fast way through something. But the fastest way through anything is to learn it. Then when you have to do it again, you create your shortcut. Yes. Because simple is always longer. And they say I'm complicated. No, I just have been simple for a long time. By choice. That's why I see this mission as simple. Things are about to get complicated, boys. For who? My mission is only unity. Unity in attacking this problem that we all have is the only thing that fucking makes sense. If you did not get that, and you start turning down this you're going to get a straight line again. But it's going to be in pieces. And you put those pieces back. From the ground up, you're going to get a magnet. We're trying to attract heaven, boys. Is there something that I said you didn't understand? My method of teaching is going to bring your consciousness full circle I have no doubt. This is why it cannot be duplicated. Because you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. They call it a juggernaut. What is a juggernaut? It is a corporation. Once it gains momentum, it cannot be stopped. God is my moment. So, I'm a super juggernaut. I get passionate about this thing. But you have to understand what's feeding me this passion, this super passion. It's all those kids that are about to be born into the next generation. It's all of them who have suffered through my generation and before. It's all the people who have suffered, especially my own. But I cannot make this personal about my own bloodlines that have been perished on this fucking land. Because that's where I will get angry. It humbles me to take the fucking high road. Yes, I can get fucking mad too. And I don't need no fucking psychiatrists. They need to sit down with me. Too much money on their fucking brain. My passion is driven by love. By being an eyewitness to none. Still having the power, willpower, that my Father gave each one of us to still love. I bet you I'm the best at it. Whole, complete love. I didn't come to compete with you. Put your thoughts and your feelings on a balanced scale. If you fuck with me, keep it balanced. Energy will flow. I can tell when it's a twink bit off. There's that bullshit again. That's what they told me. So that was, I'm not on here to be all fucking light. My light was learned in the darkness. So you'll get the full spectrum of what we're fighting against. You will know the tone to carry it for yourself when you're fighting against it. Darkness will know the tone. They know what to do. My Father gave us authority over the dark forces. We got everybody around here running to their pet for help. Did not Solomon call all the demons and put them to work? I have nothing against your books. I have something against the manipulation in your books. And anybody wants to debate me on them, what you first need to do is the book that you're reading. Look up the history of it. Look up who was the ruler at the time in that area. See what kind of spirit that person was in. And you will see what they forced the people to write in those books. Those books wasn't written on free will to write the truth. You don't think they killed Jesus or whoever and let those guys just write that book any way they wanted to? Use your freaking head. They got all these governments always hollering about homelessness and all of these things. The same day, 5 o'clock blues. What do you say? They just gave $50 billion over here. That's an insult. It's a slap in the face. It's to beat up your fucking morale. To make you feel like never come against us. Motherfucker, don't y'all work for us? I thought y'all was getting paid to govern us, not control us. You're more like a peacemaker. Keep the peace. Not turn these people into fucking lab rats, man. I said just like it is. I don't have to be in your conference room with the giggles and laughs. Or the turning of the head. Whenever they read out something and you know exactly what it means, but a lot of people is going to go right past the head. That means we're going to sacrifice a certain section of people. What's the end result? Line our pockets. And meet the agenda of those who are lining our pockets. I'm not going to wait 40 years to tell the truth. Been knowing this way before I was born. And y'all keep riding this wave. This why nothing has changed. You are guilty as charged. Don't believe me? Go check your top secret files. And do not get it back to me. I don't want to say I've ever seen it. I can just tap it into history on my own. Nobody's going to kill me for that. But may try, but that stuff. You know how much killing and stuff we've freaking seen, man. We're taught about it in school. About millions and billions of people getting killed, man, in school as kids. And then we watch it our whole life. People got to be a real fucking coward to be afraid to get killed nowadays. It's like eating Cheerios and Fruit Loops in the morning. Yeah, and we know Great Mom's going to have us a meal, a supper time. You know, maybe some snacks, brownies, or some cookie, ice cream or something. That's how ingrained killing is in our society as Earth. And I mean, the rich folks in the middle class, cut all that nonsense out. That's how you get confused. Because it's not complicated. That's called confused. When you get to dividing. It's like having one thought and then dividing that thought. Man, what the hell are you doing? You know, put that thought back together, son. Straighten up. There you go. See? Now you're clear. It's the same trick that's magnified 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways, but it's the same trick. Divide. What is divide? It's to deceive. You take a whole piece and you deceive them by dividing it. Now, like you got a bunch of pieces, everybody get one, man. Yeah, I'm good at this stuff, but that's to deceive. Mm-hmm. If it's used in that matter. But if you use it for math, that's a little different in the voice. But if you use it in thought, we're all in one consciousness. But you didn't see that one coming, did you? It goes back to anything can be used for good or it can be used for bad. The word divide has been used for bad people. Imagine an earth with all these different races and beliefs without killing each other. Respecting the fact that I'm not going to be forced to go join this religion or this group or these beliefs. And I'm not going to try to force them. That it's okay. That this is what I believe. And it's okay. That's what they believe. God gave us all that free will. So what the hell are we killing for? Back to thinking you're more superior. And a lot of you know that you aren't, but you use that against the masses to get them pumped up and ready for battle. Because you are thieves who are deceiving the people behind a fake purpose. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. That's what you're doing. I don't care, man, how many guns and tanks you got. Go sit on one. Hell, you ain't nobody using half a minute while you're selling them across seas. Shit. Fuck you talking about. What about today? When we don't need the fucking military. Because I see the point in having one, don't get me wrong. You have one because you know how bad it is? No, it was built to rob and steal and take everything and then be able to protect. That's why the foreign people didn't have any protection when they came with all these weapons and artillery. And got slaughtered in all those first years. That kind of armory was built for takeover. That wasn't built to defend. It was built for takeover. Choice destroys, man. Go do your history. I'm giving you gifts to use when you're reading it yourself. You have to understand they had to keep record. And they kept it in plain sight. You just don't know how to decipher what you're reading. It's because your thinking has been divided. When you put your thinking back together, it's one planet, it's one history. You start to connect the dots. Right, Satan? And you folks who work for Satan, he's the master of deceiving. So who do you think he deceived first? He had to give you the most potent parts so you could continue to feed us the same poison. So who's really crazy? Who's really fucked up? Who's really blinded? I'm gonna let you smart guys figure that out. Who has killed billions? You see how good he is? You're proud of those billion people. High fives. Ooh, big time. You know what? We're gonna raise the prices on them boys, Tanner. We just got a big win. We're going to raise the prices. That way we can get our money back for all these goodies we finna go party with, right? Come on, we're human, man. What level is it not on? I don't think in division. Why would I be dumb enough, stupid enough to play myself like that? Fear. Ingrained inside our minds and our hearts and our body. Oh, what happened to the last one? Well, I'm not the last one. And that was back then somewhere. Those people did a great job. I'm not taking nothing away. I'm just saying, I don't do that kind of thinking about myself. I always know I'm going to win. That's it. When I say that, that's what I said. And you better believe the head of the snake is the first one I saw. And you know my reaction to that was, even if I got to crawl. That was exactly what I told myself. I said, I seen the head of the snake and I said, even if I got to crawl, I'm going to get it done. Because I said, I'm going to win. Doesn't matter what I look like, how many limbs I got left when I get there, how many breaths I got left. I will get there. I will win. I used to say, even if I just say one, Father, just one, I'm good with that. But deep down, He knew I wanted to save a lot more. And He has blessed me with that opportunity. See, I didn't just begin this when I got older and lost my job and all of this. No. All the way since a child. Before I went to any church or in any religion, I was already talking to God. I was already being attacked by demons before I went to church. Punching through windshields of trucks. About 3 years old. I can remember when I was walking around in a diaper. Everybody was by the little pond of water doing their little witchcraft, trying this stuff out. I turned around and walked off in my diaper. I'm not doing that. I don't like this stuff. It just always seemed wrong. Yes. Memory like an elephant. That's what my ancestors taught me. You have ancestors, right? Do you believe it's evil to say you have ancestors? Do you not have their DNA in you? Scientists, tell these people, does the DNA, does the cells hold information? Tell them how much it holds. So these people's mind can wake up. And stop making it so fucking complicated to understand that longest word. Because you scientists, have you ever noticed people say, "Oh, you're talking about this word?" Yeah, that's the same thing, but this. See, you're dividing. You're making a language of your own for the scientists. To do what? To deceive those who are not scientists. Yes. Am I right? It just makes sense, man. I don't have to go check facts on that. You know, some of you right now, you took off running to ask whoever you ask questions. Say, "Hey, did you hear what he said?" You know, you know, it's funny, but I'm just funning with you. You had something inside of you that said ding, like a match. And what happened is your brain, you're like, wow, see, your brain was connecting back together. And when it did that, you weren't used to it. So you took out running. You should have asked him, what just happened in my head? It felt like something just connected and it went clear. Right in the middle, it went clear. So this guy must be lying. This is witchcraft. No, 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 no. It's common sense, man. It's just common sense. That's all it is. I just use mine a lot. You can call it discernment also. Discernment is a kind of a souped up kind. It's got power behind it, kind of mystic. Not witchy, mystic. People need to understand the word mystic. Mystic is natural. It's not manipulated. It's not a dark art.